Why do we procrastinate? Sometimes procrastination is based on fear. We don't do what we want to or think that we should because we are afraid of failure, afraid of how much work it will be, or have other fears. Consider an aspiring musician. He or she knows that in order to be as good or as some of their favorite musicians, they need to put in an hour or two of practice every single day. They might start strong, practicing 2 or 3 hours a day for the first few days, but then they begin to see that they are nowhere near the level that they want to be, even though they are just the beginning, and begin to fear that they will never get to that level and will instead have wasted half of their life practicing. This fear pervades their thoughts, and eventually practice time gets shorter or less frequent, and they stop practicing entirely. In other words, we procrastinate because we are simply feeling lazy. It is a lot of work to accomplish something great, and even though most of us want to do exactly that, the work seems insurmountable. You might have convinced yourself that doing X will result in Y, but just aren't taking the steps to do it. Laziness is almost never the sole reason that we don't accomplish our goals, but it does factor in. We also procrastinate because there are plenty of small, fun tasks that can be done during the day. For example, if you wanted to write a novel and you were planning to write 1,000 words, you might do small tasks that seem more appealing instead, such as naming your characters, creating backstories for them, or drawing a diagram of the town that you are setting your novel in. This stuff does have its time, but its time it's not when you have decided to write 1,000 words on your novel.